Everything seemed perfectly fine at the Browns' home when they lived in their single-family home in Utah. The original 3 wives had their own space with their children. Everyone interacted like a single family, and Kody rotated as best he could. Fortunately, the children developed a sense of community, or so it seemed. Janelle was a workhorse, so she was away most of the day, while third wife Christin looked after the house. For the most part, children saw all 3 wives as their mothers, and this was an advantage of plural marriage. When the 4th wife Robin appeared in the family, the biggest trouble was that she never lived in the house. They found a home nearby for her and her 3 children, so they could feel closer to their new family. The Browns soon fled to Las Vegas as a precaution. Each wife had her own, but it still allowed the children to be around. Kody tried to be involved in his children's lives, but there was something new and different. Some of them noticed that he was not as attentive to them as he was to Robin and her children. There was a lot of favoritism and it stung some. 7 years later, they all headed to Flagstaff for another move, which his son Gabe strongly opposed. He had a happy life in Vegas that he felt was being taken away from him. When they got to Flagstaff, things didn't get better between him and Kody. Gabe talked a lot on Sister Wives about not moving to Flagstaff. He had stability in Vegas and resented having to put it all behind him. 2 years later, a pandemic broke out, and with it, the Kody Protocol. He created all these vast rules that directly affected his relationship with Janelle and Christin. Kody believed that Christin was acting irresponsibly and traveling too much, forgetting that they had children in other states. As for Janelle, he felt that her children were naughty. In Touch Weekly talked about it and shared his true concerns with him and Janelle's sons. Both Gabe and Harrison lived away from home, mostly Harrison. He had served in the National Guard and was now working from home to save money for his own home. Garrison worked very hard, and Janelle claimed that she was not going to kick him out because he never asked for anything. Kody felt he was just too outgoing, and the same was true for Gabe, who was still in college but had a girlfriend. He still wanted to be with her and tried to be as safe as possible, but Kody wanted the choice to be his. Either Kody or the girl. Gabe confronted his father, feeling he was too harsh. Kody mostly stayed with Robin, while Gabe thought he never thought about the family in general. He didn't even know about Gabe's girlfriend to judge. In its current form, Kody and his boys are not on good terms, but Garrison has got his own house. Janelle has done an amazing job of raising strong and independent kids who stand up for what is right. What do you think of hostility? Let us know.